What's up, everyone? Back for another beer mail, and today I will be showing you the beers that were recently sent to me once again by Hop Butcher for the World. So huge thanks to them for all of the goodies. This time around, they once again sent me 12 beers in total, 6 of which are unique, and I have never tried any of these beers except for this one right here, and we might re-review it because I reviewed it a couple years ago. The can was a bit older. It was my fault, not Hop Butcher's, and I might want to give it a re-review because it's quite fresh. So anyway, these beers in front of you are in order of oldest to freshest. They're all quite fresh though, and we'll go over them real quick. So once again, huge thanks to Hop Butcher for these beers. The first one we have over here is their Roll Your Own Way. So they are calling this one an Imperial Stout brewed with cinnamon and vanilla. Comes in at 10.5% alcohol by volume. And this one right now is about 3 weeks old, so super damn fresh. And this is basically a cinnamon roll in 10.5% Imperial Stout form. And when it comes to Hop Butcher's, big Imperial pastry-esque stouts, I really like them. They do a good job. Be interesting to see how they did with this one. Next, we have one that I'm really excited about, and this is their double cherry circumpolar cyclone. So they're calling this one a Citra and Simcoe hopped milkshake double IPA brewed with cherry and vanilla, 9.5% alcohol by volume, and right now this one is about 3 weeks old as well. Now, the funny thing about this one is they do a 7.5% version, and I think they released it maybe a year ago, something like that, and I really want to try it. Didn't get a chance to do so. The channel's on hiatus and whatnot, so the fact they did a bigger ABV version of it, I'm here for it. I cannot wait to rip into that one. So next we have, again, the one that I've reviewed before, and this is like their St. Patty's Day beer. This is the Swans of Leer, and this is a Citra and Cashmere hopped milkshake double IPA brewed with a mint and vanilla, 7.5% alcohol by volume. And this one right now is a couple weeks old. It says all sizes are green, which is a beer I reviewed recently for the channel from Hop Butcher. And when they sent me this one, it was relatively fresh. I want to say it was like maybe a month old, a little bit over. But the channel went on hiatus a couple times in 2020 for a month at a time. And I had to review this one, I think it was 2.5 to almost 3 months old. So this one being a couple weeks old, I might give it a review. I have so many beers to review, so many kind people out there sending me beer like Hop Butcher that at the very least I'm going to drink this. I don't know if I'll review it though. We'll see. I probably will though. It's such an interesting beer. When I had it, the hops had kind of faded, so it turned into this like vanilla mint kind of cookie in milkshake double IPA form. It was a really fun and it's just a fun beer. That's all I can really say about it. So I do want to review this one. So we'll see if I do. Be on the lookout. Next, we have their Chicago Henge, which is a Nelson Sauvin and Raku hopped plus Phantasm double IPA, 7.5%. And it says look to the east. Again, a couple weeks old. Now, the thing about this beer is the Chicago Hen. I love the artwork. Love all of the artwork, typically from Hop Butcher, but they do, the Chicago Hen is kind of like the Stonehenge. A couple times per year, I think it's like, is it like the spring and fall equinoxes? You can see the sunrise, I believe it is, or maybe the sunset. It just looks beautiful, just like on the can here. So that's a really cool name, and I just love the artwork. And the beer sounds pretty good. Phantasm, a lot of people, a lot of different breweries using Phantasm in beers. For me, I almost don't like it because it just makes the aroma awesome and then the taste is a letdown, but who knows? Maybe that'll be a bit different. Next, we have They're Only Interested in Citrus. This is a Citra, Motueka, Sabro, and Simcoe Hop Double IPA, 8%. And this one is, less than a week old. And you're not going to be able to see on the bottom here, but it says RIP to Scott Hall. Now, I've mentioned before numerous times on the channel, I am a huge wrestling fan. As you guys know, I wear a lot of different wrestling shirts. My favorite wrestler of all time is Scott Hall / Razor Ramon. So real bummer that, he passed away. And the fact that they put RIP Scott Hall on the bottom of that can makes me even more interested in trying it. But an 8% alcohol by volume double IP. Again, a lot of theirs are 7.5. The couples 8 and 8.5s I had, really good. So last but not least, we have their Oblong, which is a Strata and Simcoe hopped double IP, 7.5%. And again, this is like just under a week old. So super damn fresh right now. All of these beers, again, they're going to be reviewed in order of your left to right. And again, I don't know if I'm going to review this one, but I think I'm going to, just based on, the fact that the first one I reviewed was super fresh. Also, I forgot to mention, this is a collaboration with Eagle Park Brewing Company. It shows the logo on the back, and now I'm thinking, it definitely was a collaboration. So be on the lookout for reviews of these beers throughout the month of April, most likely. Yeah, I'm going to stop posting 2 reviews every single day, I think, in April. Going to go back to my 10, 11 reviews per week and have a couple days where I just post 1 review. The reason I was doing that, I had a lot of beer. I have more beer on the way. A lot of people sending me beer, which again, it's first world problems. I understand that me sitting here complaining about people sending me beer is not an issue, but when it comes to reviews, you're going to see them roll out a little bit later than you typically would, which I apologize to people who send me the beer, but can't post 2 reviews every single day. It's really not good for me and also the channel itself. So again, be on the lookout for reviews of all these beers throughout the month of April and maybe a little bit into May. And not much more to say other than thanks to Hop Butcher for these beers. I can't wait to get into them. Thanks to everybody stopping by for another beer mail. Not unboxing, just like a showcase, a beer mail showcase. Anyway, appreciate it. To the next one. Cheers.